Hey everyone, this is Onyx Angel, and today I'm going to discuss my previous suicide attempt with you. With that being said, I'm going to have a trigger warning. This video does talk about suicide. Okay, so this was an attempt made 20 years ago. I'm 39 now, so I was like 19. Excuse me if my math is off, I'm horrible at math. But it still stays on my mind. There are a number of reasons why someone might want to take their own life. My reasoning, I was going to die either way, and I would have much rather died at my own hands rather than the hands of someone else. You're probably curious about that, especially if you're new to my channel. My attempt starts the story of when I met my first husband. He was physically abusive. He would even make his own attempts in front of me. I do this because I know now it was a manipulation tactic to basically show me that he was willing to do it if I left him. It's a way to keep someone trapped. It's all about power. One day I got some news. A positive pregnancy test. I was so scared of him. I will link my domestic violence playlist in the description below so you can check out those videos if you like and hear that side of my story as well. After I ended up pregnant, I proceeded to write the letter to my grandmother in Colorado. Keep in mind, I've been pretty much an outcast of the family, especially that side of the family. So to take that step, I was desperate. I also wasn't thinking right. I was scared. I know now my dad would have helped me and protected me, but my thought was I would see if Grandma could come get me. She would take me and I'd go to Colorado, stay with her, give birth, and then leave the baby there, come back and divorce him. This never happened. In fact, the letter never made it. He caught me trying to slip it in the mailbox with the bills his mom asked me to put out since we lived with her. And he beat me senseless for it. I thought I would never make it out alive. I would rather die. For me, it was... I felt like I was going to die if I left him, or he'd kill me if I stayed. So, why do I tell you all that if the video is about my suicide attempt? Because it deals with the why of my suicide attempt, so you guys can understand something here. So, I decided that if I was going to die, it should be at my own hands. I didn't try to take my own life because I wanted to die. I actually wanted to live. I wanted to survive. In fact, I even prayed to God that, I prayed that if he spared me, to at least take the baby, because I didn't want the baby born to a father as cruel as he was. So, I took an overdose of some medication, though I won't tell you what, because I don't want to give someone the idea to try it, and some people are very impressionable. I remember going to sleep saying that last prayer, wondering if God had finally ended my miserable existence with my baby's life too. I didn't want to kill myself or my baby. I just didn't want to bring a baby into the world with a father that cruel. I remember getting immediately nauseous. I woke up with a high fever of 104.5, and I was puking, and I ran to the bathroom. I was in so much pain. Pain I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Later that evening, I would be told that I had a probable miscarriage, but I was a suicide survivor. And I would be okay, and God answered a prayer and kept me alive today. I'm proud to have survived, and I'll be honest with you, I have no regrets about the miscarriage. I don't feel like... Sorry, I had to turn off my fan. I don't feel like I caused my own abortion, because I didn't. I was trying to take my life with the baby's life. So I think that's kind of different, although some of y'all might disagree. But that's not up for debate today. Oh, sure. My life now might be hell. My current marriage might be in a hard spot. Constantly getting yelled at, constantly getting yelled at, getting attitude for no reason. My daughter might irritate me because she doesn't listen. She is a 15-year-old child. But mentally, I tried to maintain a spot. I tried to maintain in a spot where I will never attempt to kill myself again. And I'll tell you one of the reasons why. Because I have lost 7 friends to suicide. That is 7 people. That's a lot of people. I know how I felt every time I lost that person. And I don't want to put my family or my friends through those same thoughts, through that same pain, through that same... for me, it was painful. I don't know anybody who could ever say that they were happy about that. And I couldn't begin to know what everybody is going through. I just know what I went through. If I went through it, chances are other people go through it. I would never want to put anybody else through that. If you need help or feel like you are going to end your life or want to, there are people who can help you. I will post the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline in the description as well as on the screen. Feel free to take a look at my other videos on mental health. I'll link that playlist also in the description, because I do have a playlist specifically for mental health videos. And if there's anything you would like me to discuss, drop it in the comments and I will put it down in here to add it in as a video. Don't forget to help out my channel by liking the video and sharing it. And don't forget to drop me a subscription so you don't miss my videos. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and thank you for watching.